Alright, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. And as part of the Rankin Technical College AWD, or Application and Website Development Program, and in particular, the AWD 1111.NET Framework with Web Databases class, I've been creating a series of video presentations for the textbook that will be used for this class in the fall 2019 semester. That textbook, as you can see on the screen here, is ProASP.NET MVC 5, an A-Press text by Adam Freeman. I'm in the middle of Chapter 5 of 27. Make that Chapter 6 of 27, Essential Tools for MVC. Now, when I finished last time, I found a couple things that were interesting. I got an error message here that said could not load type ninject infrastructure, IF kernel, etc. So I went and looked it up online, and it said in the end the person who had the same error, what they had to do was they first uninstalled all of the current ninject packages, then they removed all the assembly nodes from web.config, then they reinstalled and everything worked fine. Well, so I went back in and I looked here, and I realized when I looked, let's see, that under my installed packages I have ninject, like I should, ninject MVC5, ninject web common, and common web host. Now, I don't remember putting both of these in. I very well could have, alright, but I don't remember doing it. So I was going to remove the web host, see if that possibly fixed my problems. Thought I clicked uninstall. Does not appear to be uninstalling. So I guess what I'll try to do is follow what they said. That is, I'm going to uninstall all the packages, remove the assemblies, and reinstall again. First thing I'm going to do is just take a quick picture of this so that I'm sure I've got it in case I need it. And in particular, I want to look at, these three things right here. Alright, so I'll want those. I can blow that up now. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to go and try to uninstall all of these. So, uninstall. Haven't done a lot of uninstalls using the package manager, so does not appear as though it likes me doing this. Can come in and try it through the package manager as well. And through the package manager console. Okay. Alright. So now I've got to go back and remember how I installed these to begin with. Looking back through my notes. And I'm going to try this right now. So, uninstall -package ninject. Let's see if it takes that. Okay, it does not like that. Because web common depends on it. So maybe it's the order in which I'm doing these. So let's try that. Uninstall minus package ninject.web.common.web host. Okay, doesn't like that either, because MVC depends on it. So evidently the order in which you do these matters. So let's try that one. Uninstall minus package ninject.mvc5. Alright, that removed that. So that one's now gone. Now let's see if I can get rid of common web host. And it looks like that one is gone. So let's do web.common. And now that one is gone. And now let's see if we can just do ninject. Alright, so I have successfully uninstalled all of those. Again, I'm following the steps from the Stack Overflow article. So I did the uninstall. Second, go to web.config and remove all the dependent assembly nodes. Alright. So here's web config. Here's the dependent assemblies. And I have 2 ninjects in there. So I'm going to remove all of those. Alright, do a file, save all. Okay. Then reinstall again the ninject packages as before. Alright. So install minus package ninject m.mvc5. According to that, it worked. And ninject has been added again. This is interesting. These have all been re-added too. All right. So I've got the web common. It just put in the web common host. And there's ninject itself. Probably should have done that one first before I put in the MVC5. See what it put into web config. There's no ninjects in there. I'm going to try one more time. This was my screw up. So let me come in there one more time. And I'm going to uninstall. I may get the same error I got before. Alright. So I now have in here, I remove that. probably can't remove ninject until I come in and remove first web host. Okay, that's gone. There's common. So you can see those are both gone, and now I may be able to remove just ninject. Alright, they're all gone. So I'm going to put them back, this time hopefully in the right order. So I'm going to install -package ninject. Not putting a version on here. As you can see, there is no version right there. Okay, so I'm going to put in that one first. Looks good. Okay, that put in inject. Alright, sorry, my phone kept going off there. So we have installed ninject. Now let's do ninject dot web dot common, and finally let's do ninject dot MVC5. Alright, so those should be all of the tools that we were told to put in. Evidently it does put in the common web host as well. Alright, so I did that. It's put back in these. I'm going to do a file save all. I'm going to close this. Got a lot of stuff open. Close a few of these things right now. I can always reopen them, of course. And let's do a file save all. Let's do a build solution. Hopefully we won't get any errors. Do not convert null to decimal. Well, hopefully that won't be giving me a problem, but we'll see. So let's go to our index.cs HTML file. And let's see if we can view it in the browser. We may get that same error. Okay, total value is, that looks good. All right. I believe that where I left off on last time was somewhere in here. Okay. It says it's not enough to simply create an implementation of the iDependency Resolver interface. We have to also tell the framework to use it. The ninject packages added. Let's see if it did make that change in the app start folder. I mentioned that in an earlier lecture. Well, it has not changed anything in our app start folder, which of course is not going to be a good thing. In the register services method of the ninject web common class, we have to add a statement that creates an instance, I should say, of the ninject dependency resolver class and uses as the set resolver to register it. Don't worry if this does not make complete sense. In effect, what it's doing is it's creating a bridge between Ninject and the MVC framework. So let's grab this. Copy it. We want, from our Ninject Web Commons CS file, we want to find register services. One more time. Ninject webcommon.cs file, which we don't have. Okay, I'll have to check that out, see if I can figure out what the problem is. Come back with the next part of this, hopefully very soon.